Hello, everybody.
Thanks.
What up? Boom, ba, ba, boom. UTC Pilot, 91 months. Welcome to Crazy Krendor's Clap Emporium. With so many claps, I'm practically giving them away. Wowee. Thank you, TC Pilot. One. Swing. Name of the 91 months. Oh, wait, hold on. The music's playing. This is, hold on. Literally the music on the beach in The War Within. So, World of Warcraft music. War Within had some fantastic music, still does. In fact, there's like another song they play on the beach. It's like one of my favorite songs.
Reagents for incense to use at morning rise. Will you accept this?
Okay, so for the start of the stream, I'm going to be finding pointless top 10 stuff, specifically unusual mobs. Well, it's kind of loud too now. Although it's probably just specifically over here. I've got a list I need to check. Starting with Trustvar Mechagon. Let me go there. I say go Kulturas. Alright. Good. So I gotta get all the way over there. So I guess I can cut down. This way go up. I need to go to 2356. And then 7060. Here's 7060.
Thanks.
It's like all the way down here. At the Fletcher's Hollow, and then 2356 would be at the forest over here. Okay. Thank you, Dryad, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much, Dryad. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Got ads. Oh wait, we do have the... Let's see. We do have ads happening in 50 seconds. Hold on, I'll snooze it for 5 minutes.
Enemy forces in this area are proving disruptive to our plans. The war chief expects
I just started streaming right now, so I'm still getting I'm still in like warm up right now. I haven't gotten into full Krendor mode. Right now I'm just looking for unusual mobs. And this was one of the ones I might put on the list. And it's pretty unusual. Let's see, anything else around here? Grotesque Thrall. I've already put that in creepy NPCs. Also, oh my god, I missed Hyper Hedgehog. 100 months. 100 months, that's like a period of time. It is. Thank you, Hyper Hedgehog. Swag. Thank you very much. Big 100. Who's attacking me? Oh, they're attacking me. Oh yeah, I gotta go over this way. Fire that up. Entire area that's just moonkins. I mean, they kind of have that in Winter Spring. There's like little areas of just a lot of moonkin. That's probably the closest we got. Unless you mean like an entire zone, in which case, maybe. Alright, apparently it's down here's the other weird mobs.
The war chief demands we decimate the Alliance presence in this region. Make quick work of them.
Let's see. Oh yeah, here they are. Gnarled brutes. That's what I wrote down. These are some unusual mobs. Pretty cool looking. Kind of like Maokai, League of Legends. We got these tree trolls. And we got the Crimson Ritualists. I don't know which one's more unusual. I almost think these are more unusual. These are just kind of cool. Alright, now to go to Mechagon. Yeah, Zaryu reacted to Pointless Top 10, which is really cool. He seemed to really like it as well, so that was neat. He subscribed. I'll take it. I'll take any type of publicity. I'll take it. I guess bad publicity I wouldn't want. Although they're always like, bad publicity is good publicity, because any publicity is good publicity or whatever, right? But I'd still rather good publicity. Obviously. Thank you, Big Billiam. 9 months left is left. 7, 8, 9. Swing. Got it.
King Mechagon's forces threaten us.
All right, here we are. I need to check 2268. That's what I wrote down in my thingy, which is like over here. All right. My favorite part of him reacting to it was when he was like, oh wait, is this them? I think this is what I wrote down. It's this dude who's got a big fish. It's kind of funny. Although I don't think it's too unusual. He's just got a big fish. What was I saying? Oh yeah. He was like watching this one part of the video where I talked about the carrot machine. It was in things you didn't notice in World of Warcraft, something like that. And it was the carrot machine doing his big thing. And I mentioned in the video, I'm like, when I was flying around, or when I was looking around and I stumbled across this or found this, and he's like, wait, does he just like fly around and find stuff? Like, is that what he's doing? And everyone's just like, yep, that's what he does. That's the best part, honestly. Chief Urgle Murgle. Okay. Rated Sentry. What is Zandalar? Yeah, that's true. You don't see Ettins too often.
Protecting Zul'Dazar is our
Let's see. I'll keep him there just in case. I'm supposed to go to Shadow Moon Valley 3922. I don't even know what I saw there. I do got a few good ones on the list already, though. There are the Shield Bearers of Zool. They're kind of cool, actually. They're not really unusual. Where do I go? Kaja Coast. We've been to the Kaja Coast a lot. Maybe over here. There's something weird over here.
These gorillas have gotten into the Kajamite again.
Again?
See that they are put back into their place before they run amok over Zuldazar.
These gorillas have done it again. Gorilla totems. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. I remember this area. There's nothing too weird here. Wait. What's this? Oh, never mind. I thought there was something else. Let's go. Got all these guys. Cloud serpents. Let's see, is there anything out here, maybe?
Dangerous foe skulks.
Lazy. Wait, is that his name? Lazy? It is.
Our
That's funny.
plans.
What's up here again? Actually, I don't think there's anything up here. About down here. This looks like a rock. Good. Trying to think. Where would unusual mobs be? They'd probably be in areas we haven't really gone in a while, and that people don't really feel inclined to go to. Ooh, what's in here? The Dread Pearl Cavern. It's probably just Murlocs. No. Oh, it's a Sleethrus, the Nazeshi Jailer. Okay, it's for a quest. Let's go to Shadowlands. Probably has some weird ass shit, actually. Let's go check there. Probably Maldraxxus, because it's gonna have the weirdest stuff. Thank you, Zarknaral, 58 months. Sup, Krendor. Hope you have a good night. Can I get a mid for next Kaizo? You can. Thank you, Zark. Swing. They're the 58 months. Here it is. Snake guys from BFA. Well, they're not really unusual. They're just snake guys. They're cool. I'm looking for like unusual stuff you wouldn't really see in the game. Plus, I just talked about them in pointless top 10 races that should be playable. There's definitely gonna be some Shadowlands stuff on this list. I guarantee Maldraxxus has something that's gonna be like, that's unusual. I think these I put on one of my creepy lists for Halloween. Wait, hold on, what the heck? see something here. Oh, here we are. Oh, wait, yeah, these are the ones I put on the creepy, pointless top 10. They're weird. Yeah, I'd probably do a Legion thing right before it launches. That's something I would do, like, a month before it launched. Alright. Let's go to the Burning Thicket. Wait, what the hell is this? An Osean drone? Devouring? What the hell are these? Alright, these might make the list. They're just like walking bug men. They got little like zappy antennas. Yo, alright, add this to the list. This is a no doubter. What the hell? I don't even think I've seen these ever. Wait, who the hell is this guy? Decimator Olgra? Oh wait, is this
Speak up, soldier.
Mancrick's wife? Isn't that Olgra?
Celebrate victory.
I think it might be. Got this thing. So I remember she's in Meldraxxus. Maybe that's her. There we go. I saw a weird drone thing though. Or maybe that's what the little fly people are. Maybe they're flying around. Oh. Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, they're just kind of drones. The walking bug men are the weirdest ones. Alright, so that's definitely on the list. It's probably good enough for Maldraxxus. I don't want to just fly around Maldraxxus. Only I make a list of only Maldraxxus mobs. These are some unusual mobs. There's the stuff. Alright, let me go to... Wham, 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 wham. Maybe Argus. Those are whatever, it's Infernals. Oh, there's a few things on Argus. I just don't know where. Although a lot of them are just kind of demon stuff, which isn't too crazy. You know what? Take me to... Hold on, take me to Draenor. There's probably some weird Draenor stuff. Maybe... Go here. Okay. I hate when it just gives me quests I can't get rid of. It's like, this is a quest you have now, and I'm like, I don't want it. And it's like, well, too bad, it's yours now. Oh, okay. Alright, let's check down here. I'm just gonna fly around and start tabbing. This is usually my foolproof method. Oh god. Arcane anomalies. Glittering mothling. Okay. Swamp layers, just bugs. It's very nice here, though. Very aesthetic. Especially all the fireflies all around. The hell are these? The Blade Moon botanists? They're kind of weird. Mark them down. Blade Moon botany. And then, oh, I was supposed to check 3922. I think like right up here at the Gloomshade Grove. Unless I'm marking the Outlands version, which is possible. This dude's just sitting on the steps. Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop. Hey, Arnold. Although I think he would leave his stoop. Alright. Ghost Owl Talons. What's up here? We got imps. Alright. That's just alliance things. Wait, Nightshade Consort. Oh, I think it's just demons. Yeah, it's just demons. Right. Over here. What is this? Darktide Pincer? Forgotten Shores. The Isle of Shadows. Yo, wait, rickety skeleton? Why does that skeleton look so weird? The hell? Stunned. Okay. Oh, I think they're like orc skeletons. Dark Master's minions. They're such weird looking skeletons. I don't even know. Okay. Darktide Husk. Oh, I think I already got it. Wait, do I? Darktide Pincer. Oh, maybe I don't. Then delete. Okay. Oh wait, it says one attempt on Burly Mane and Bunbo. The hell? Alright. I think there actually is a toy that turns you into one of those skeletons, yeah. I don't know where you get it, but I think there is. We got here. It's a cool little area. There's all the orcs. Okay. Wait, Tiny Iron Star? I think I already have this. Iron Horde Propaganda. I'm pretty sure I already have that. Let's see what's down here. We got Frenzied Bugs. We've got wolves. Probably more orcs. I played old school RuneScape. Yeah, it's just I don't really care about RuneScape. I'm not gonna lie. I played it like for a few weeks back in the day, and I was always like, it was okay. I never really got into it. Okay. It's kind of bordering on the 2 zones. Maybe some weird stuff here. Skyreach. Yeah, I really just like WoW. That's kind of it. Okay, I need to check over here. The secluded glade. Ooh. This is a cool little area. We got some corrupted toads. Very relaxing. It's nice. Got this big ass rock. Also, this is Anger Marsh music? I think it is. Lumberjack. Oh, that's the Alliance garrison. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to check 20. Where did I put it down? $39.22. I didn't expect the the hell? I did not expect this music. Podling tenders. What did I write down? Hold on. I gotta look this up. Vision. Oh, this is I wrote down Burning Crusade, Shadow Moon Valley. All right, never mind. I'm gonna have to go check there now. I mean, nobody can truly capture the essence of a pointless top 10, but they can make pointless lists. That's fine. Pointless top 10 is it's a vibe. It's its own essence of being. An energy, if you will. What we got up here? Nothing good. Some weird stuff on the beach. Spinefish, what the hell? Oh, is this like a puffer fish? Alright. I think there's some weird mushroom stuff around here, actually. Den of Secrets. Up. It's the song. I have no idea. In-game soundtrack for wherever we are. Shadow Moon Valley. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that was just that guy. Alright, maybe the Tannin Jungle's got some wacky shit. Wait, hold on, what's in this cave? Absolutely nothing. It might be for like a quest or something, if I had to guess. Okay. Off I go then. What are we hunting for today? We're looking for unusual mobs. So just mobs that are unusual. Here we are. Kind of just like a one-off mob they put into the game that's just kind of odd, that doesn't really make sense or is kind of weird. That's kind of what I'm going for. What is this? Sea-kissed scroll? Today was a great day. Today was a day of great dishonor. After a good journey raiding up the coast, we came to drop off our share of the loot at our stash cave. This time, first mate Torglork and the other had other ideas. He and some of the crew wanted a larger share of the loot, so they jumped Captain Ironbeard in the cave and killed him. By the time the rest of us knew, it was too late. I did not want to be killed, so I went along with it. To make sure our leaders don't know, Torglork has taken the mantle of Ironbeard and serves as the new captain. Every time I see him, I want to put an axe in him, and then myself for letting the dishonor go on for so long. With the invasion fully underway, we have been reassigned to Iron Fist Harbor in the Grand, and will likely not see Tannen again for some time. Oh, it's like the Tannen jungle is Tannen. I see. I managed to bribe a warlock for some help. He swore this ritual enchanted thing would bring back Ironbeard, mostly. I'll head back to the cave and bring him back. Perhaps together we can put this misdeed to right. Oh, damn, it's probably Gul'dan then, eh? Wait, is this how you get the toy you mentioned earlier? What's an enchantment for 0 on the ground while resurrect one nearby party or made? Wait, what? Can I resurrect this orc? Why isn't this a toy? This should be a toy. Why is it a soulbound item? What is this, classic WoW? Ghostly Iron Buccaneer's hat. Ogre Maul Snake Charming flute. Pythons. Seagull. I love the seagull face. Actually funny. Even though he's not really unusual. Murktide hatchlings. Yeah, no. Thank you, Craig Co. 27 months. Remember to prime finally when it Kaizo time. Give me a right. You got it. Thank you, Craig. Swing. They were 27 months. Yeah, Northrend might have some stuff. Honestly, I feel like every place has at least like a couple unusual things. You just gotta find. Undergrowth bloom. Pandaria's probably got some weird ones on one of those wacky islands or places out in the water. Maybe even on the Timeless Isle. What the hell? Oh, it warped me out. Oh yeah, this is the Hellfire Peninsula area. This is actually a really cool fell waterfall. Oh, Throne of Kill Jaden's up there, that's why. These are just orcs. Whatever. Death Talon? Wait, doesn't that guy drop a mount? Hold on. Sprinting? Sprinting? He does, and I did not get it. Well. Well. Unfortunate. Drops the Tundra Ice Hoof. There's the Akar spirit. I don't know what thing it is here. There we go. A lot of Bleeding Hollow orcs. Thought there'd be some crazier stuff here. I guess it's just orcs. Now I know there's I don't know what I'm saying. There's the cat people down here, but they're not really unusual. They're just cat people. Maybe in Talador? It's probably more than Gorgrond, if anything. Fishing... Is fishing broken again? No, that's fine. I was gonna say. It hasn't even been up for that long. It just had a message on it that was like, watch out, Twitch API or some shit. Where are these birds attached to a rope? I guess they're getting killed by the cats. Cat's not there. He's been sleeping back there, I was checking. But he's not there right now. Up. We're searching for unusual mobs. We found a couple. There's the fungal dudes. Nothing really there.
Many leagues of deadly land yet stand between us and the Black Rock.
Oh, okay. He's just been sitting there waiting to say that line, waiting for somebody to come by. It's like, finally, here's somebody, and it's like fly away, like, oh, that's cool, man. See ya. There's more tree people. I saw them earlier. Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought this was like a person. I was like, whoa, hold on. It's just a wyvern thing. It can also be like a unusual type of normal mob, you know what I mean? Because one of the things I put on the list, or that I'm probably gonna put on the list, is Guzrug the Tiny, and he's a very tiny ogre. Located in Draenor Nagrain. And normally, ogres are not tiny. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. Are these like plant orcs? Oh, they're like mutant plant orcs. That's kind of sick. I'll write that down. Yeah, I've already put the critters in Mulgore on a list. I really don't like reusing things on lists unless they like really belong on a list. I like doing a variety. Because otherwise people will be like, I know it's gonna be on this list. It's gonna be the Mulgore critters again. Top 10 Mulgore critters. Number 10 is the Mulgore critters. Number 9, the Mulgore critters. Number 1, you might not believe it, it's the Mulgore critters. Honestly, mutant plant orcs are pretty sick. That might make the list. I didn't expect to see that. Plant spores start taking over their bodies. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Number 2 is Knack. Knack 3 specifically. Number 1 is Mulgore critters playing Knack on their PS5. When I say write down, I have the program Obsidian, and I just have a massive list of stuff in my Obsidian notepad, but it's much easier to navigate than like a normal notepad. It's all organized and stuff. Is this as good or better than Dragonflight's juncture? War Within? I'd say slightly better. I think the Goblin patch puts it above Dragonflight a bit. The current patch is kind of ass. I haven't even really done much of it. But the Goblin patch is pretty sick. And then next expansion, we get housing, so that'll be even better. I can't wait to do housing stuff. That'll be fun. Let's see. Well, I guess I can wait, because I have to wait. That's actually it's actually a fun term when you think about it. Like, I can't wait for this thing implies that you literally can't wait for it. Like, you're gonna go insane if you can't have it. But a lot of times people will just say it like, yeah, I can't wait to do this. As if it's casual, but implies you're like going insane. Like, I literally can't wait, man. I'm gonna tear my hair out. This is all just orc shit. I remember that much. I think I need to go to the Grand. Yeah, like this recent patch, it's a lot of time gating. It's a lot of stuff where I'm like, it seems cool, but I don't really have the drive to do it. Like the Goblin patch was sick because there's like a whole new town and like so much stuff to explore and a bunch of things there. Like, I don't know, it was really fun. And now this one's just kind of like, there's some N'Zoth corruption again. I'm like, all right. Like, I'll still probably check it out at some point. Maybe once the time gating is a little less crazy, but I don't feel that same drive. The criteria we're hunting for, it's unusual mobs. So like a normal mob that's a little weird, for example, Guzrug the Tiny that we're gonna take a look at here. Or just mobs that are like you wouldn't normally see in WoW. Like we put on the list the slow skin, I don't even know how you say it, from Maldraxxus we were looking at earlier, like weird bug creatures walking around. I don't even think I've seen them before, even while playing Shadowlands. Also, I think we're disconnecting. Holy crap, never mind, we're going hyperdrive. There we go. Wait, where's Guzrug? 7749. Down here. So we got Wait, back this way. Here's 7948. First aid supplies. Grigrock. Slash tar guz. Oh, there he is. The heck? Oh yeah, I guess he is a tiny ogre. He's like the same size as us. You want to fight in the arena? Talk with Dexel. He puts the fight together. Me, I just start the match and clean up the bodies after. Wahaha. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's like way less big than the other ogres. Also, this guy's yeah. I think there's two of them. There's definitely two of them. Yep. I'm gonna put a glitches Ring of Trials 2 saber-toothed guys 7851. The grain. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. I could probably check. Vajgir's probably got some weird shit. Or maybe a lot of the Cataclysm zones. Hold on. I wanted to check Pandaria. Might be some weird shit around here. They definitely got some weird buildings, that's for sure. I did do a pointless top 10 weird buildings, though. I already did that, and I included them on the list. Okay, check the town long steps. Maybe out in the water, or like on one of these islands. So I feel like you'll find the weirdest stuff in areas where people rarely visit. And ogres regrow their horns. I didn't even, wait, they have horns? I didn't even realize. I have no idea. That over here. Actually, maybe it's just all bug people. Yeah, I think it's just all bug people. Wait, maybe not? It's a bunch of dragons. Chained up dragons. Yo, what the heck? Then up here we got Shanbu just zapping a giant dragon. It's kind of cool. I wouldn't say it's like unusual because it kind of fits the theme of Pandaria, but it is pretty sick. Let's see, Kunlai Summit might have something. I go in Kunlai Summit. I already kind of know this area. So I feel like it would be up in the mountains, if anything. The hell? Spawn of Ganathis? There's a bunch of spawns of Ganathis. I don't even know. I guess these are like the sharks. Supposed to like patrol the waters and stuff. Got a bunch of crazy spine claw crabs. These are actually really cool. King spine claws. I gotta add this to top 10 crabs. Hold on. Crabs. King spine claws. Kunlai Summit. 3120. Nice. Back down we go. Hello, Krendor. Good health to your guts. Hey, thanks. Cheers. All right. We got here. We got a dead sea monster thing. That's a weird looking fish. What the heck? Maybe it's one of the washed up spawns of Gathon or whatever the shit was we just saw. I guess there's a few of them. Oh yeah, there's Lonely Guju. He was on Top 10 Turtles. I remember. What the hell? Black Mane Pillagers. Oh, these are gnolls. And there's Zandalari Overlord. Zhaochin Province. These are just all trolls, nothing too wacky. Maybe let's a bunch of cold fin carps up here. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to Dalaran and then go to Vazir. Vazir probably does have some unusual stuff. Legion would too. I don't know where. All right. And how do I get the Vazir? Oh, I just take the portal. Love this cat mount. All right. There could be some weird stuff in Twilight Highlands or Uldum as well. Actually, maybe even Deep Home. Deep Home might have some weird shit. It's always a good feeling when a bug turns out to be not your fault, so you can get someone else to look at it. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Nothing like not having to do stuff. Hell yeah. The Seafarer's Tomb. Just a bunch of Naga here, pincer guys. Sharks. Sea giants. It's Friday. Oh yeah, I guess it is Friday where you are. Still Thursday here for another 30 minutes. Skeletal Reef. Bunch of murlocs, more naga. I think this area is kind of whatever. Check a different area. Oh yeah, you can go down to the current or the rift or whatever it is. Actually, I'll follow this. The abyssal seahorses. Alright, there's gotta be some weird stuff out here. There's gotta be. There's the whale shark. Let's see, anything at this temple, or is there just gonna be more naga? Yep, more naga, okay. It's the Loch Ness Monster. I always thought this thing was actually really cool. I think it's supposed to be like an old god-like creature. Not a literal old god, but just a god-like creature or something. Maybe it was an old god. I don't know. I read something about it. Nothing too crazy so far. Just a lot of normal fish and things we've already seen. Maybe in the abyssal depths. We got here. Ooh, hot air balloon. Actually, I think I have a pointless top 10 hot air balloons. I can add this to the list. So at least that's something. What did I put it under? Balloons? I didn't put it under hot air balloon. Unless I missed it? What's this whole tie-house here? No. Where the hell did I put it? I'm just gonna put under uncategorized for now. Underwater hot air balloon. 134. Where are we? Shimmering Expanse. I have one tab just called uncategorized. Alright. Even though I guess that kind of is a category of hot air balloon, but whatever. I mean, it's all in alphabetical order, so even if I spelled it wrong, it should show up. This is a cool area. I don't even know. Can I even... Here, let me see if I can show you my... list. Obsidian. Here, I can literally show you my my pointless top 10 research Obsidian document. Let's see, will this work? Here, this is it. This is my... See, I've added uncategorized. These are all my pointless top 10 things I haven't done, or just things I've added. So as you can see, we've got plenty of top 10 ideas. Some of them I've already done. I forgot to delete, like vacation spots. You can like click through like walls, vehicles. Some don't have anything. Some only got like one thing: stained glass, skulls, signs, romantic places. Like that doesn't have anything. NPCs you didn't know existed. Lonely NPCs, griffins, like fossils and shit, crashes. I've got stuff written down. I don't have any sellers, but it's just like an idea. So yeah, that's my that's my document I work with. So yeah, that's when people are like, do you need any ideas? I'm like, nah, I kind of got ideas. I just need to find shit. Okay. Don't take my ideas. Yeah, Obsidian's great. It's just like an actual good note-taking tool. What are these guys? Tides of Longing? They're just kind of elemental guys. They're not too unusual. They are cool. What about over here? Let's see. I think I installed Obsidian based on your recommendation. Yeah. You should check it out. Like, it is good. If you want to do any type of note-taking or cataloging. Let's go up here. Because I used to use, God, what did I use? I think I just did random notepad documents. Or no, I used Notepad++. That's what I used. And it was like kind of similar, but not as smooth, I guess you could say. It's still good. It's also, Notepad++ was how I wrote a lot of WoW Machinima things. That and just a notebook. Current top 10's unusual mobs. We're looking for unusual mobs. So, for example, we had Guzrug the Tiny, where he's like a tiny ogre. That's unusual. We had just like mobs you see that are like, that's weird. I wouldn't think of that being in World of Warcraft. Like that type of stuff. A lot of fellow programmers use Notepad++. Yeah, it seems like it has a lot of coding stuff built into it. I noticed that. VI? V? I don't know what that is. What's V? VI? Yo, what the heck? Urgaz? What's this guy doing? He's for a quest. Looks like he's... Oh, and Scoobu? They're powering up the tentacles. Something terrible. Don't listen to anyone who tells you to use it. Alright. Nephilim. Oh, it's supposed to be like Nephilim. Write this down. Tentacle ogres. 3348. Abyssal depths. God, it's making me accept it. I hate it. It's kind of like Sony Vegas, honestly. Like, Sony Vegas kind of sucks, and most people, if you're learning, should just learn how to use Adobe Premiere or, like, any of the good video editing softwares that are out now. Like Da Vinci, I think, is the one people use, or just... There's a lot of them, but Premiere's like the standard. But I've used Sony Vegas for so long that I just keep using it. And it's easy to use. The hell? Humphrey Dig song? Why are you upside down? Low bone density or larger than average lung capacity. Maybe it's the cheese. I really need to get going. I gotta add this guy to the list. Not this specific list, but for an NPC list. Free dig song. Oh, he's a quest giver? Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything else around here? These are actually cool plants. Pretty neat. Let's see. So we got this area and this area to check. Checked out the Warhammer channel for the first time. I love the icon for it. Wait, what's the icon for it? Oh, my Warhammer Krendor one? Yeah. I need to make a video over there. I was going to update do an update video on the latest Age of Sigmar stuff they've been putting out, which has been really cool. Just a bunch of new updates for all the armies for the new season. There's all the mobs. There's like nothing here. Which zones you'll ever see made modern Blizzard standards? Zangermarsh, Winter Spring. Hinterlands. Mulgore. Those would be the top ones off the top of my head. Now let's go check over here. Alrighty. Like all the coral and plants and underwater stuff they got here. Oh yeah, it's probably phased, you're right. There's like I think I got a couple characters that have already done quests here. Like my priest, I believe, has done many of the quests here. So I could come here on them, but I think it's fine. I don't think there's that many crazy things here. I forget how much stuff is phased in a lot of the places like this. Alright. We got turtles. Phased zones. The Hellscream Sea Dog? The heck? There's a bunch of them here. I wonder if that's for an Alliance quest. Let's see, over this way. Yeah, I thought we'd find some crazier stuff, but there's nothing like that crazy. Okay, where should I check next? We see the NPCs here just to make sure there's nothing too wacky about the NPCs for future pointless top 10. Captain Jules Verne.
Yeah? What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? A little waterfall area. Alright, warp me to... do another Argus warp. Maybe it'll put me in a different spot compared to last time. Okay, it does. Good. Da-da-da-da. So weird. Ghost dog things.
I'm afraid our continued presence on Eridath has awoken more angry spirits. Help them find peace.
Flashfoot Marsul. That's actually kind of a weird mob. Although I think the muffin guy here is one of those. Yeah, I like the Marsuls. They're fun. This top 10 unusual mobs is the theme for this week. So I'm looking for unusual mobs. Alright. Maybe over this way? What is this? Man Feeder Panthara. It's kind of a wacky mob.
Brought to the Hall of Enlightenment for an exam.
Have a good night, Quack the Back. Bucky. Da, da, da. Also, sleep juice. What sleep juice you drinking? Yo, this is actually a cool little area. You got these Draenei statues. You got some cool space stuff. You got these glowing rocks. Got these lanterns going back and forth. Like cool flowers, plants, trees. Pretty nice. I already did top 10 lanterns, but that is a cool lantern. Bum, 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 bum. Got some demons down here. Nothing. Wait, have I killed them before? I think I have. Yeah, I did. Top 10 kitchen noises. Alright. Whee! Glide on down. They should just let you fly here, dude. I hate not being able to fly in this area. Wait, hold on. What are these? Well, can I unlock this chest? No. Demon fly acid maws. These are kind of unusual. Then you got the little acid maw larva. That's pretty unusual mob. I'll put them on the list as a potential list thing. Demon fly acid maw. Where am I? Aeronath. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of funky.
Spirits have
So I have multiple lists. Yeah, I was showing everybody my list earlier.
All is not as it seems.
I have many
I
lists.
sense a demonic presence. Find it amongst the crowd before it can stage an ambush.
I already got that mount. Okay. Let me check this way. Nothing there. I mean, there's never too many lists. Never such a thing as too many lists. Here, I'll show you again if anybody missed it. Here's my lists. I'll start from the bottom. Now we're here. There you go. It's on my list. Some have more than others in terms of things in them. Nothing up there. Since some people are like, well, yeah, he's gonna run out of top 10s to make soon. I'm like, nah, dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. Plus, we'll just hit a certain point where if I used up every single potential possibility, which I don't even think is possible, I would just come up with like random new things. I would just start remaking old ones, just the same way I revamped some of my old ones already. I already did food on tables, so I kind of did that one already. Let's go. Yeah, the Dark Lost. Actually, hold on. I think I put these on a list already for something. The Dark Lost. Cool. Kind of wacky. Cool. Okay. Let's go to Shadowlands again. Take me to Bastion, actually. That might have some good stuff. completely normal mobs. That's a good one. That's got potential. Wait, umbral phalanx? Phalanx, did you say it? Oh, it's like these crazy cats. Okay, they're like Rengar. League of Legends. 10 tables made of food. Top 10 things IRL? Nah, IRL sucks. Nobody wants IRL top 10s. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool waterfall. Grace of the Remembered. Let me put that down for waterfalls. All right. Nothing too crazy here yet. There might actually be some weird mobs in the other Shadowlands place. What is it? Zareth Mortis? There's probably some weird shit there. Top 10 unassuming mobs? That's a little too, I would say, complicated of a YouTube title. Like, people would probably be like, unassuming mobs? I don't know what that means, and then not click on it. So it's like, what are they assume? What are they not assuming? It's got to have a little clickbaitiness to it. Like, you got to think YouTuber here. You can't go full clickbait, but you need some clickbait. Brittle Bone Warrior. Those look like White Walkers from Game of Thrones. Probably what they based these off of. Yeah, you gotta go smooth brain a little bit. Like, there's plenty of videos where the video title and thumbnail are like whatever, and then they change it and it gets like triple the viewership. Like, it blows up because of just title and thumbnail changes. It's like nothing. Let's go Colteras. Oh boy. Boink. It's it is an acquired skill, yeah. Like, for example, I'll give you an example here. I've been doing my touring Azeroth videos, right? Where I just go around a zone, I look for stuff. That's pretty much the video, right? So I was like, oh, like touring Azeroth. We're flying around, we're literally touring Azeroth. That sounds like fun. And then the video was doing like not that well. Because I did touring Azeroth, Valley of the Four Winds. I then went ahead and changed it to finding things you might have missed in Valley of the Four Winds. And I kid you not, the viewership doubled. And I put a thumbnail of instead of a thumbnail of me being like Valley of the Four Winds, it's a thumbnail of like the red arrow with me pointing at some Mogu statue. Shit doubled. And viewer retention also is up. So it's not just one of those things where they click on it and go, I've been scammed, and then click off. Like, the retention rates actually hold up as well. So you really gotta think in YouTube. You have to think in YouTube. I don't really look surprised in the thumbnail, but I look kind of confident in what I'm pointing out. Because the arrow's pointing at the thing, and I'm like,
Put a stop to it.
you might have missed this. Do people watching YouTube think? I mean, subconsciously they're thinking, yes. Everybody's always thinking. It's just a matter of whether it's conscious or unconscious. Let's see. Argus, Northrend. And then there's going to be people that are like, I don't want to be like that. I'm going to be like my own thing and make what I want because that's shady and dumb and clickbaity, and I'm not going to be like that. And guess what? Those people don't do shit. They just make their video and everyone's like, I'm not clicking that. Like, if you have to do that. You don't have to go full-blown clickbait. But you have to have that degree of kind of piquing someone's interest enough to click on your video. That's what it's all about. And if you can't do that, then what are you doing? Like, you can't, the thing is, like, you can't blatantly lie. Some people do that. They'll just be like, you won't believe what I just found in Valley of the Four Winds. And then it's like nothing in the video really emphasizes that. You're like, I got lied to. Like, there was nothing crazy here. But if you're just like finding some stuff you might have missed, they're like, hey, you know what? He did find some stuff I might have missed, right? There's like there's a fine line you have to balance on. Where you're telling truth, but you gotta expand a little bit. You gotta exaggerate that truth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I haven't killed this guy. Yoink. That's probably important for some future achievement I might end up doing. Okay. Take me to Area 52. Yeah, you don't even gotta pay for this webinar. Normally on YouTube I charge $8,000 per class. Like, dude, some of these writer YouTubers charge like a shit ton of money for them to like look over your novel and be like, good job, keep it up. I would change this sentence. Like, okay. They want to charge you like $3,000 to do that. It's probably cheaper to just hire an actual editor at that point. Is that any weird shit here? I don't. There might be some stuff that's weird up here, actually. We'll check it. And most of these YouTube book writing people, they're not even like that big of authors. Like, they've just sold a few books. But they're just like, hey. I'll teach you how to write, which I guess, you know, you can be a teacher more than an actual, you know, person that's doing it. It's like you can teach somebody how to cook and still not know how to run a restaurant as a head chef or something, I guess. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, no. But you still gotta know to a degree. It's just there's a lot of them. To the point where it almost feels like sometimes they're kind of taking advantage of people. But I wouldn't say they're like really trying to do that. Some of them might be. I don't know. At the end of the day, I have no idea what I'm talking about. And that's the beauty of it. At the end of the day is over. That's that. All right. I think Blade's Edge has some weird stuff. Oh yeah, like these guys, the Fell Corruptors. I always thought these were really cool. Because they're wearing the... Isn't this a Warlock tier set? And I guess they're corrupting with Fell. Yeah, tier 3. I might put them on the list. I've always really liked them. They are kind of unusual. Fell Corruptors. Blade's Edge.
Thanks.
Okay. Might be some more over here. I think there might be. Thank you, the Puppet X, for the 14 months. Hey, my brother's taking a business trip to Chicago. Do you have any restaurants you recommend or tips? Yes. I mean, there's just the two staples that we always take people to whenever they come to Chicago. Yeah, your Portillo's, which now has the official Pope beef sandwich. You can be like the Pope and eat it. And it also, you got to get the Lou Malnati's. There's numerous deep dish pizza places. Lou Malnati's, I think, is my favorite one. I think it's better than the others. Pequod's is up there, but there's only like 2 Pequod's. There's like a billion Lou Malnati's. So Portillo's, Lou Malnati's, you're set. Those are the 2 staples, and then you'll be a Chicagoan if you eat at those. Thank you for 14 months. I don't know what the 14. Swing. No problem. What if you go full clickbait, top 10 secrets they don't want you to find out? Well, plenty of other YouTubers do that, so they can do that, but I'm not about to do that. I'm just doing my pointless top 10s out here. This is actually a cool little graveyard. They got like all little engineering graves. Add to the list. Actually, did I do graveyard? I think I did graveyards, but I might revamp it. Or did I already revamp? Dude, I don't even know. Pointless top 10 graveyards. Oh wait, I did graveyards in like November of 2024. Never mind. Deleted. Gravestones, however. There we go. Gravestones. Haven't done that. They got some cool gravestones here. And then I'll be like, folks, if you love gravestones, you're gonna love graveyards. See, the thing is, like, you have to with YouTube, you have to master the art of keeping people watching the videos, which there's a lot of people, especially now, because like I've been writing my book and working on my book. So I've been watching the book YouTubers that tell you like editing tips and writing tips and shit. And a lot of them got it down to a science. Because like, I know what they're doing. I do this for a living, right? Where they're just like, I just helped you learn how to write your characters. But if you want to learn how to write, they're like, after you write your characters, you need to learn how to write your world or like your scene or like just something else related to it. So they're like, make sure to click this video to learn how to do that. And so you're like, okay, I'll learn how to write my world better. And then you click that and it's like, well, you just watched how to write your world better, but now you got to learn how to write your cities better. So you got to watch that. And it's like, all right, click that. And it's like, you just learn how to write your cities better, but now you got to learn about how to write religions in your world. Make sure to click that video. And you're like, gotta learn how to write religions in my thing. Click, and then you're just you're in the loop. You've been algorithmed. I don't think there's any crazy stuff in Zanger Marsh. I need to go to here, so I'm just gonna auto fly. Oh yeah, they'll always promote their own book too, which is probably where a good chunk of their book sales come from. So I mean, I can't even blame them for it. They'll just be like, this is a really cool book idea. Just like in my book, The Spaghetti Factory, where Spaghetti Man Johnson creates his own factory that gets taken over by goblins. You can check it out now and kind of see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm writing a fantasy book. Yeah, you need in-depth characters like Spaghetti Man. There's also like two scale. What I've learned, what I've learned from looking into writing books, there's like two sides of the spectrum. All right, very intense sides. You got this side, all right, which is like a lot of people are just writing. They love reading. They're trying to write their book. And they're just trying to learn a bunch, and they're like, this is cool. And then there's like the other side, which is almost like, I would compare it to the World of Warcraft elitist community. They're just like, I can't believe these people are watching these YouTube writers to learn. They don't understand me. Like, they aren't reading the true books. Like, I don't even like Brandon Sanderson. I don't even like this author. I read fucking obscure ass shit like The Sandman invades the world, invented by Purple Prose Master 5000. Like, they just read like this random shit. It's like a thing. It feels like they're trying to be a hipster of reading. Like they're trying to gatekeep reading and writing. And it's like, dude, nobody cares. Like, just read. Just read and write and do what you want. They're just like, indeed, the prose didn't really speak to me. He didn't describe the blades of grass enough. Like, they want like a full page description on the grass. And how it's like, they want like a poetic description. And it's like, dude, like, who cares? It's grass. I just want to read a story. I don't care if they describe grass to the point where I can like have a vivid like dream about it when I go to sleep. I don't know. There's a lot of those people, I've realized. Flight pass? I've already done, did flight masters. So, I mean, flight pass would be an interesting one down the line. I would have to, the problem is I have to fly on every flight path to figure that out. So it's going to take a long time. Do my choose your own adventure book. Life after 40. Where's that going? Hold on. Weird unusual mobs. It is 3922. Wow. 3922. It's like up here. So I wrote down here. I don't even know what I'm writing. These things. Sometimes I just forget. Oh wait, here it is. Is this it? Oh, here. This is why I wrote this down. It's just like a big lineup of demons and shit. Which I think is cool. I don't know if it's unusual, though. It can kind of be unusual. But on top 10 volcanoes, yes. I actually have. I don't know if I do this one. There's something else out there. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Nothing too crazy here. Well, it's like the way George R. R. Martin grows direct play of SC Teller removes the window, yeah.
Thanks.
I would say George R. R. Martin's got some pretty good descriptions. Sometimes he can go a little too in detail as well, but he's pretty good. I like Brandon Sanderson's stuff. I mean, sometimes I like the simplicity of them not even giving you that much detail and allowing you to make it in your imagination. Because some people try to like over describe, and it's like, I don't really need that. Like, sometimes it's more fun to use your imagination to create whatever the description is, and everybody has their own kind of image of what they're envisioning. Thank you, Tech Panda, support 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing. They were the 4 months. Thank you, Luda the Orc, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. I did do pointless top 10 gardens, yep. I think last year. Yeah, Tolkien, I think is definitely more of the over-described. Which I get it. Like, he was also one of the first, well, he pretty much was the first fantasy author, so I mean, you know. He gets a break. But yeah, I really don't like over-describing. I also really hate the, like, purple prose, or, like, people that really go into, like, the poetic nature of prose and shit. Like, I just don't care. Like, to me, it gives off kind of a, like, a full-of-yourself vibe of, like, look at how well I can describe. It's like people that look up fancy words in the dictionary and then just try to use those in their own vocabulary to sound smart. That's what it gives me the vibe of. It's like people trying to sound smart. And I'm like, dude, we don't care. We just want to, like, imagine a story you're trying to tell us. They'll just be like, the grass was greener than the way the waves of the swamps rotted in the... Well, I don't even know what I'm saying. I shouldn't have picked that. I just saw a swamp green thing and I was like, oh, that'll be good. Hold on. I'm gonna look up an example. I want to hear some, like... That's, like, probably the worst example. Okay. Here we go. All right. This is from Google AI. So sorry for using AI, but I want to find the other shit. Overly descriptive sentences. The mahogany-haired adolescent girl glanced fleetingly at her rugged paramour, a crystalline sparkle in her eyes as she gazed, and raptured upon his countenance. It was filled with an expression as enigmatic as receding shadows in the night. Like, that's the type of shit where I'm just like, I don't even know what I just read. I would have to read that like 4 times and break it down, which already, again, just makes somebody that reads that be like, I really understand it. I know what they're talking about. Like they're above everyone else. Like, you really don't understand. If you're not at a 500 IQ, if you don't watch Rick and Morty, you really can't understand this.
Thanks.
Here, let's check somewhere else. Maybe Revendreth. Yo, thank you, Cold Envy, 32 months. Swing! Thank you very much. Closing in on 3 years. Let's see, are there any other good examples here? Wait. What? Wait, what? I guess you just die from touching the air in Revendreth. That's cool. All right. Excellent. Gotta love it. Oh, he came up with mithril ore? I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. It's all vampires. Actually, there might be some cool stuff in this area to the west. I think that was kind of a weird area. Let's see, we got use of archaic or overly formal language. Even so, beloved Eva, fair star of thy dwelling, thou art passing away, but they that love thee dearest know it not. Okay. Exaggerated and melodramatic language. He felt himself grasped by his long lapels, pulled forward and pushed back as a creature with 100 mouths started sucking the marrow from his bones. That one's not terrible, but I can see it. I don't know if I like the deep suck, yeah. Using numerous adjectives to describe a simple noun. Oh, that's a big one. The weather-beaten trail wound ahead into the dust-racking climbs of the barren land, which dominates large portions of the Norgolian Empire. Oh yeah, that's a... If you go to like any like fantasy writer Reddit or just Reddit, you'll find a bunch of those. Blistering ash. What the hell was... These are all the ash ghouls. Let's see. Overly complex sentence structure. And far away, as Frodo put on the ring and claimed it for his own, even in Samath Naur, the very heart of his realm, the power in Barad-dûr was shaken, and the tower trembled from its foundations to its proud and bitter crown. I can see that. That's one of those things, again, where, like, it's Lord of the Rings, right? You're like, dude, this is, like, one of the first fantasy books ever. Like, it's awesome. But if, like, some random person wrote something like that, you'd be like, it's taking forever to get to the point. We're talking purple prose. Yeah, personally, I like an aqua prose more than anything. Something like a solid aquamarine prose. The Ash Crawler. Wait, is that the same one? Oh, it's an elemental. Never mind. Yeah, Tolkien pretty much invented the elves and dwarves that we know today and kind of based it off of the mythology stuff he was working with. Tolkien's thing was like, he was insane at world building, obviously. Actually, not that many crazy things here. Heard a terrible creepypasta once. This too verbose writer thought that livelihood was a fancy word for life, so he ended saying the ghost was going to get the main character fired. Yeah, it's just, it's like I said, I think a lot of people do that. They'll like look up the thesaurus words for stuff and then just try to sound smart. And it's like, nobody cares if you sound smart or not. They just want a good story. Like, that's really it. Nothing really here. Check Northrend. Yeah, exactly. It's more just, you should use the word that gets what you're trying to say across, so that people can picture it and understand it. The Eye of Argon. Grignar's emerald green orbs glared lustfully at the wallowing soldiers struggling before his chestnut swirled mount. His scowl. I already hate this. I already hate this. Yeah, that is... It's just like so much. You know what else I hate? I hate when people swear a lot in books. I also just hate when people just swear a lot just to swear in real life, you know what I mean? Because again, it kind of sounds like they're trying to sound edgy or badass, or like, yeah, I'm kind of a badass, I say fuck. And you're like, okay. So it's just like you're reading a book and all of a sudden they'll just be like, fuck yeah, and I'm just like, like it makes me cringe. I'm just like, ugh. I don't like it. And it's all, you know what makes me cringe about it too, is like, I can picture the author writing it and just picturing them be like, this is gonna be badass when they say, fuck yeah. And I'm just like, that's what makes me cringe even more, I think. Just being like, ugh. I don't know. Crystal Song Forest. Actually, Crystal Song Forest might have some stuff. I mean, I'm not just dropping F-bombs just to drop them. That's the difference is I'm using it to drive home a point about something. It's not like saying the word itself is bad. Oh, my virgin ears! I expect this kind of language at Denny's, but not here. Spellweavers. I think I already put these Crystal Song mobs in a video. So I'm kind of like, maybe check this little drag.
Thanks.
Same vein, I dislike fantasy cursing. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. I don't mind that as much. But it's one of those things where I'd probably, if they do it very seldomly in like a really bad situation, I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Uncanny Jim Jams, 23 months, dangerously close to a nerd day. Can I grab a left for Kaizo? Yes. What the fuss? No, what the fuss? What? Swag. They've been 23 months. Almost 2 years. I would much rather fantasy cursing than real cursing. Like 100%. Because at least then it feels a bit more, yeah, it feels like their world is more real. Like it fits more in their world. I feel like when they do real cursing, it feels like it's pulling you more into our world and it makes it feel not as real. I think it all depends on how it's done. But it's kind of like anything. Where it's just like, it just depends on how it's done. Like a book can be a trope. An entire trope can be good or bad depending on how it's done. And let's be edgier to not swear. I mean, I can see that too. It's kind of like, I think a lot of it can also just depend on characterization. It's like how if you take, I don't know, what's a good example? Like Tyrion Lannister, for example, or Tywin Lannister, right? Like you can always, whenever you can see or read Tywin Lannister, you're just like, this dude's serious. Like every word he says is like strategic and thought out. So if Tywin Lannister were to just be like, what the shit, dude? Like, he'd be like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. That's not his character. Wait, enchanted tiki torches. This is kind of fun. Hold on, enchanted tiki warriors. I gotta put this one down. Can you believe when Tywin Lannister said chicken jockey? Enchanted tiki warrior. 65, 35. There you go. Oh, I even put the thing. Drag. There you go. That's what I didn't like in the show once. He said, you idiot, at the end of a sentence. Yeah, well, you could tell when the writers of the show started taking over. So they do shit like that. Same with, The Hobbit. Remember that? The because it was real? Where she's like, because it was real. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that line in The Hobbit. It's a classic. I actually mentioned this in Cox and Crendor, but it was, you could tell George R. R. Martin hated it too. Because he went on like an entire rant when Littlefinger gave Sansa to Ramsay Bolton or whatever it was. And he was like, my Littlefinger would have never done that. He went on like an entire rant about that. He was like, you know he was pissed. He saw that in the show. He was like, these fucking idiots. Which would make sense. You write these characters and like do all this stuff, and then some like random ass Hollywood people like mess it all up. Maybe you should finish the books then. That's true. Give him a little more time. It's only been like 13 years. He's got it. They know. That was part of the problem, was that you could tell everything just felt rushed. The characters just started doing shit they wouldn't normally do. The plot felt rushed. The pacing was terrible. And they kind of lost the theme of the story, which the story is all about political war. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about politics, like character interactions and all this stuff. And it just turned into like some weird ass action fan fiction of just like, yeah, let's do it, dragons. And they're just like, you know nothing, Jon Snow. And then everyone clapped. Like, it's that type of shit. And it's like, remember the first few seasons where like the characters were like thought out and good, and then things made sense and the plot flowed. I remember. Thank you, Flanders, 64 months. Swing. They were 64 months. Yeah, like the first, I don't know, what, like 4 seasons? 4 or 5 seasons? Maybe 4. 'Cause those were all like book, kind of the most based off the books. And then I think after that, it slowly started falling apart. I can't even remember at this point, but like what was when. Woo. It's like, I think 1, 2, and 3 were like masterpieces. And then like 4, 5, 6 were like, they were like trying to go away from the books, and there's still a little book in there, and it was like, okay, you know, it was like still pretty good. And then after that, it was just like, oh yeah, I heard that. They did it because they were getting Star Wars, they didn't even get it. It's just, it's amazing how they messed it up that badly, to be honest. Like, genuinely impressive. So you got pirates down here. Boing. So far you guys are talking Game of Thrones. I started watching a month ago. 1 to 3 is insane. 4 or 5 kind of slowing down my interest. Yeah. Yeah, it was 1 to 3 is insane, and then 4 and 5, like, they were still good, but they're definitely starting to get a little more not George R.R. Martin book written. And you can tell he gave him the ending and everything to go with, but they're just like, they didn't know how to actually write. They knew how to direct. Which, actually, you know what? I don't even know if they knew how to direct. Now that I'm looking back on it. Oh. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, he gave him the plot outlines. But it just sucks, because, like, they just messed it up on a grand scale. They blew a 3-1 lead. Dude, like, what was the, was it the second Star Wars movie from the new Star Wars in the trilogy? Where, was that the one with the casino and what's his name? Yeah. That one sucked. It was like, That was the one where they like completely just did a side plot as a main plot, and then the main plot was like, what's going on over here? And they were like, look at the other plot. Like they just, that was like some of the worst writing ever. Yeah, it was like 45 minutes of Casino. You thought it was the best out of the 3 new one, really? I think I like the first one the most. I thought the first one was my favorite one. Uh-oh. Let's see, where else did I go? It's Legion. I mean, I don't even really remember the last one, to be honest. And then I kind of remember the first one. Honestly, I think I'd rather watch the prequels. Like, even with the 4th grade dialogue, you're right. Like, listen, the prequels aren't good, but I think I'd still rather watch them. Wait. Should I check down there? Might be something. Actually, Broken Shore might have something better. It's kind of like The Hobbit, too. Like, I think the first Hobbit I really enjoy. The second Hobbit's kind of okay. It's just kind of boring. And then the third Hobbit is also just kind of okay, but it feels like it wasn't even necessary. It's like, this should have been 2 movies. Like, it really should have just been 2 movies. Where's all the mobs? Wait. Oh, everything's allied here. No wonder I can't have anything. Like, the third movie was literally them just being like, Thorin, stop going crazy. And he's like, I'm gonna keep going crazy. And they're like, Thorin, you gotta not go crazy. And he's like, I'm gonna go crazy. And that was it. It was like the whole third movie. And then he's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go crazy. How's WoW? It's good. I'm finding unusual mobs. We found some unusual mobs. Yeah, imagine if he would have went crazy. That would have been crazy. Nothing too weird around here.
We are ready to begin the offensive in Suramar. Place beacons along the city's outskirts.
Hey, what is this?
And draw the Wither down upon the Magistrix's forces.
Oh. Mm-hmm. They're getting the band back together for a Gollum movie? Dude, they're just making like too many movies about shit. They're just milking it dry. It's like, just let the things, let them be. Get some new stuff. Watch me say that and then end up watching the Gollum movie.
Sal has taken prisoners during a recent raid on High.
I do like Gollum, though, I will say.
I would ask that you free them for me. I owe a great debt to the
The thing that killed me about Rey not needing to be important is literally never questioned the character herself asked them as a fan quit. Wait. She never once gave a shit who her parents were in episode 7. She just wanted to know whether they left her like Joe Dirt the Grand Canyon. Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. Joe Dirt. What a movie.
Champion, malevolence has risen in the mists. Gather your most powerful allies and meet the Cavaldir in battle.
Anything crazy down here? Doo-doo. Doo-doo. The Cove of Nashal. Nothing really crazy here. Ooh, good music. Got the bagpipes. Also, kind of unrelated to movies and stuff, but more related to books. I really don't like first-person books. Like, I have to read third-person. I don't know why. I've tried reading first-person books, and I just don't like it. Because I can't, like, self-insert myself into the book to be like, all right, I'm doing this thing. Or you're, like, reading it. I don't know. I don't like it. I like third-person. Oh yeah, we got that high mountain sky. Hell yeah. He does need to upload Cox and Krendor still, yep. We recorded it yesterday. Brimstone Destroyer. And I'm curious to how many people like third person versus first person. I feel like a lot of the younger generation actually prefers first person, because it feels like a lot of the books I would pick up and read were all in first person.
Harpies must have cursed these
I personally only write in second person.
Please put them out of their misery.
Or fourth person. I like to write from a different dimension, personally. Who's this guy? Fell Totem. The heck? Oh, he's a Fell Totem Taran. Those are kind of weird. Hold on, I'm gonna write down Fell Totem Taran. Because these days don't read. There's actually a lot of people reading. It's just, I think most of the people reading are reading romantasy from what I've seen. The romantic fantasy. It's essentially the fantasy version of all the books you would see in like the checkout aisle of the grocery store. With like the Fabio the pirate and like the random woman. The Misty Coast. Yeah, the buff men with flowing locks. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle reading first person because I'm like always clashing with what I'm reading, where they're like, I felt this, and I'm like, wait, I felt it? And then I like, I don't know. Because third person, you're still reading their perspective and what they're doing, but you're also getting an insight into their thoughts and the stuff going on, but it's not them being like, I don't know. I feel like them saying I all the time, just, I don't like it. You want to know if I feel it? Oh, is Dracula like that? Dracula. I remember back in the day I tried to read Hunger Games and I couldn't do it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna read Hunger Games. I like the movie, and then I tried reading it and I was like, it's all first person.
Are encroaching on this ecosystem. Cull their numbers before they spread.
Uh-oh, I'm feeling drowsy. Okay, there we go. They're just like, get out of the druid area. Get out of, whoa. The druids just have like crazy drug dust floating around. They just warp you out. You inhale too much of it. I think people are wanting more first-person books because of video games. Why do you say that? Because like you're first person in the video game, you mean? You still like it, I've gotten used to it. Yeah, I feel like if you read it enough, you probably get used to it. It probably just kind of has that learning curve almost you have to get past. Oh yeah, I guess it could be good for mysteries, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you can also do that in third person because you're still just describing what the character thinks and feels and stuff in third person. So it's not like they'd be able to figure stuff out in third person. It's just a different perspective of the writing style. I don't even know. I can just, it can depend. What your preference, I don't know. I just, I just don't like it. I find it hard to read. Whee! Oh! I think even reading descriptions and stuff in first person. It's kind of weird to me. Like, they'll just be like, I sensed the grass was blah, blah, blah. Like, when it's third person, it's like the narrator's narrating that bit of it. So it almost feels like you're getting your own description of it from just some random neutral narrator instead of the person. But it's still from the character's perspective. I don't know. I don't know. It's like nothing really out here. Boink. Fell slate. Alright. I think I need that. Ugla the Hag. In popular games, the character is the same. BG3 game is still the third kind. I was rather be able to play the game, create a character, you have to play another person, set storage and save for her as well. Wait, people complain that you can't create your own character and you have to play the set character? I mean, that's what I'd prefer. I'd rather create my own character than play the set character. I'd rather do that anytime. Whoop. Yeah, I don't mind first person from like a journal entry perspective, I guess. That's one situation where I'm like, all right, I get that, because you're reading it from like them writing it down. I don't know. I understand that viewpoint. If I read one I enjoyed or liked, no. Not at all. I'm sure if I read enough, I'd probably find something. But as of right now, I haven't. I gotta check Valshara. It's the last place I haven't really checked. Whee! Whee! Alright, what we got here?
It seems Gerahad's recipe was incomplete. My alchemists think some bile might be needed to balance this out. It's supposed to have some amazing properties.
Wait, does the map look cool as an add-on or achievement? Which map?
Only the fat ones will do. Oh, and some hippogriff eggs as well.
What?
Variety can't hurt.
I just started listening to whatever he was saying. He's like, only the fat ones will do. I'm like, yo, what? What's this guy yapping about? Go here. There's a lot of animals in Valshara. But nothing too wacky crazy. Oh, the mini map. That's sexy map. I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Sexy map. Yeah, sexy map. Here. Veil prowlers. Alright. Wait, what the heck? Animated construct. Oh, I've seen those. Eh. Alright, I've kind of scouted all that stuff. Cute bunny? That's way cuter than the normal bunny that isn't named Cute Bunny. Felguard. Okay, yeah, there's nothing too crazy in this zone. At least that I can find. Give me a Pandaria warp here. Tread waste again. I wanted to go over here. So that's. I've already checked over here. Alright, whatever. Warp me to. Another Kulturas warp. Oh, hell yeah. Storm Song. There we go. That's where I wanted to go. Got all the Ettins over here. Storm Song Valley was such a good zone, too. It's like a big mountainous area. It's kind of like the Alpine Mountains. I think is what they're going for.
A simple life. One day, Lo decided to live a peaceful life on a remote island. Can you guide Lo to all of the island's food?
Nah, I can't do that, man. Sorry.
Without crossing the path he's taken?
I'm busy. Can you help Lo? Restless Stone. I know there's like some weird oil spill mobs around there. Are they over here? Random speech lines are just world quests that pop up. So a lot of these are just world quests, but nobody does them because it's all old content that doesn't really have any relevance. Unless you're trying to get rep or something, I guess it can kind of have some relevance. Oh, here's the oil. The Oilers. Oh. Guess they're not really unusual. Right. But over here. Oh yeah, BFA has time walking now. That's right. That'll be nice. Dude, I can't believe BFA was already, what, 2018? 2019? Or no, 2018. So that's what, 7 years ago? Oh, God. What are these? Oh, they're just like Scarecrow guys. Oh, I missed putting them in top 10 Scarecrows. Oh my God, I goofed it. Okay. Nothing too wacky there. How about... You know what? I might as well check Ardenweld. Let's go there. Yeah, Legion was a decade ago. That's... time, man. Time. Time is of the essence. Let's see, where would there be weird mobs? Maybe on the outskirts. Some weird ass noises over there. I used to be with it, and they changed what it was. Uh-oh, edge of the world. That's a cool tree thing. Whoa. Alright, now we're up in the tree mountains, it looks like here. I think there's some weird, like, big, creepy walking mobs here, actually. Oh my god, yeah, where did I see those at? I'm trying to remember. It's like there's like these really tall, creepy looking walking things. I swear I just saw them. Maybe it was one of the raids we did for Mount Raid Day or something. I can't even remember. The Oak Heart Soul Eater. Weird stretched out deer things in the underground zone, right? Oh, that might be what it is. I'm trying to... Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Hold on. Warp it. Oh wait, I can just warp there. Where's my dragon eyes? It's the... Uh-oh. Just take me here, I'll fly there. I don't think I can actually warp to the underground thing with my engineering. It's fine. It is... Oh, there is Zarlik. Whee! See, this is why I love doing the pointless top 10 stuff. It's just nice to fly around, go through all the zones, have a chill time, get to see all the scenery, get to see a bunch of stuff you haven't seen in a while. It's great. Big fan. You don't have to worry about doing quests and objectives and stuff. It's just about the experience. All right. So it should be right in here. And I think they are right towards the entrance of it, if I'm remembering correctly. So I was trying to remember why I saw these, and it's because I had to come here for the last Pointless Top 10. Actually, I think they're on the other side, like over here. That is green as shit here. Right? Whee! Whee!
The local moths produce the sparkliest, stickiest glitter. If you see any floating around, run through it and bring it back to me.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll get the glitter. I can do it. Give me that sticky glitter, dude. There we go. Yeah. Come on. Like, I'm flying all around it. There we go.
Oh, you look absolutely fabulous. I'm so jealous.
I would love to play a Niffin. 100%. But it's like weird Minnesota mole people. Alright.
Hermit Yari knows the best sniffing mice. I bet if you borrow one from him, you'll be able to find some good smellies.
I don't know if I trust somebody who's finding good smellies, but... Okay, I think it's over here. That's a giant fish. Let's see. Is it up here? Yeah, here it is. The Echo Hoof Deep Strider. Now that's a guaranteed nobody remembers this thing. Look at that. Now that's one unusual mob. Perfect. I don't even know where else they are. They're based on the Land Strider of the Dark Crystal. Ah, okay. Isn't that the puppet movie, right? With the labyrinth one, right? Or it's like that movie. Mobs that model in Ringing Deeps. Oh yeah, there are. You're right. Where are they at? Well, let me warp there now. Just to see. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Where are they at in the Ringing Deeps? I do remember seeing them here. Are they just kind of like all over? I think probably down here, right? This area.
Cataract River is known for its wildlife and waterfalls. Can you use your camera to document the region?
Can you use your camera?
Expressed.
Oh, it is this area. I don't see any. Do I have to go further south? Boom. Boom. Oh, near the water, okay. Alright. It's gonna run through the water. Right. Oh, it's from the glue. I was like, why am I have a rainbow? Candle man. Alright. Gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, engineering. Where are they? Oh, I remember that for a quest. Yeah, you gotta get the forgotten key. Actually, I don't even think I've gotten the forgotten key, or have I? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I can mine this. Yeah, I don't have the. Let's say. Get forgotten key on here. Make sure everybody get the forgotten key. Wait, open the buried treasures nearby to get the forgotten key.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I see.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, maybe you're losing it now. Hey, there it is. Cool. Set down a chest of royal clothes. Neat. Cool, I didn't have it. Well, at least trying to find these guys got me a toy. So that's good. I got a feeling they're down here more, because I feel like they were down in this area. Definitely not that way. I'm pretty sure around this area. Let's find out. Nothing so far.
I admire how you handle yourself on the battlefield.
The world quest.
Some intruders need to see another
The world
demonstration
boss.
of your skills.
I'm not finding anything. There's a named one up on the cliff. Where? Up here. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Write that down. I need to Zaralek. There we go. Did we do a blue proto Drake check? You know what? We did not. All right. Let's do a... Oh, wait. I can't even go there right now. I already used my North Ren warp. I can go on my mage. I'll check on the mage. Yeah, it's weird, unusual mobs for Pointless Top 10 this week. And I've actually gotten quite a bit. So that was a productive session of looking for weird, unusual mobs. All right. We'll check the Drake. Here we go. We'll probably do the blue proto Drake checks and then be done. It's probably just a WoW night. I needed to find stuff. I'm trying to end stream now around 1:30 for my new bedtime. So I might have to start streaming a little bit earlier too if I want to stream more. Do not fret. Tomorrow we will do. Tomorrow we'll do the Pokemon trading card game and Kaizo. But it's a good WoW. I almost said WoW Mountain night. It was a good WoW night for finding stuff. It was fun, flying around everywhere, ranting about things. Bap, 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 bap. All right, warp me to the Drake. And we're only 10 subs from the Garf currently. Who knows? Maybe some subs could power us to get the blue Proto Drake. Twitch Primes, perhaps. That could surely give us good luck. Surely. Krendor, how do I use Twitch Prime? That's a great question. You just click the subscribe, resubscribe on the screen. Check the use Prime sub box.
Made it to the water.
And subscribe with Prime. It's that easy. Look at that. Grizzly Adam just did it. If Grizzly Adam can do it, you can do it. It's like... Thank you, Grizzly. And Pawnbroker with the 8 months of Prime. Thank you very much. 7, 8. Swing. There, the 8 months.
I require a target.
I require a target. Now we're only 8 subs from the Garf. Woohoo! What attempt is this? This is attempt number 531. Attempt number 531. You're only 7 subs from the Garf. Whoa, look at that. Stoic Knight with the 67 months. Swing. Thank you, Stoic Knight. Good luck. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need it. Lucky 531. I mean, there's been a few times where I said 531 was not lucky, but I think 531, I don't think it's inherently lucky or not lucky. I think it's a solid coin flip. There's a 50-50 chance we get it or we don't, right here. All right. Here we go.
Target something first.
Here we go. All right. Here it is.
You motherless.
Here it is. Not.
An attack. I'll show.
531. Yep. 531. No, it's gotta exist. It's gotta exist. You know, I'll do one more on I'll go on Groggy. He can get there fast because he's got Dark Iron Dwarf abilities. Maybe if we got 7 more subs and hit the Garf, we'd have good luck. Through the power of Twitch Prime subs, gifted subs, we can do it. We can achieve the unthinkable. And hit the Garf, which will power the blue the Broto Drake? Dude, bro. The Broto Drake. Bro. Into existence.
Thanks.
Mole Machine. Thank you, Vaporspace. This is it. Vaporspace has gotten us to the Garf. There's no way we don't get it. There's no way. Why don't you say hi?
Thanks.
Lanetia. Baba Ganoush. Darktarius. Zemeckis. Xanis.
Thanks.
And Mad Hat. Swing. Thank you, Vaporspace.
Thanks.
Also, if anybody else that subbed wants directions, you just tell me.
Thanks.
All right. Well, let me swap these. Then I got the Proto Drake one day when I went back to solo it. It's all right, because I'm going to get it right now. And then everything's going to be fantastic. And then we'll never have to run this dungeon ever again. I can see it now. Yeah. I love Dragon Blight at night. It's very nice. It's the Aurora Borealis skies all lighting everything up with the snow. That's some good stuff. All right, 532. I am at 117 experiment 12B attempts. That's what I get for getting the Deathwing mounts both very quickly. They're like, yeah, you're not going to get that 12B anytime soon. Oh, yeah, with the Inky Black potion. That's probably wild. I didn't even think of that. You got the Onyxia mount, 125. Nice. What else do I got here? 98 on the Living Infernal Core, 50 on the Pond Nettle. That one's like a 1 in 2,000 though. Filetooth Gnasher. What else do I got down here? 60 on the Endmire. Everything else isn't like too crazy. Oh, wait. Oh wait, is that the right one? Am I crazy? I'm so used to going at it from the other way. I think I'm... Okay. Yes. Here we go. This is it. Big time mount. Yeah, they've already said they're going to be doing a ton of legacy content, housing stuff. So that'll be fun. In fact, they said that that one article mentioned that older professions will need to be leveled up to make certain things. So if you want like a Burning Crusade engineering thing for your house, you have to level up your Burning Crusade engineering in order to get it. So it's like that detailed in terms of acquiring old house stuff. Although they did say if you already have achievements and stuff, you'll just automatically get the thing. You don't have to go do the achievement again or whatever.
The sensation is
What
beyond my
imagining.
imagining.
Look alive,
I
brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads.
Yeah. No, everything they've showed so far with housing has been really good. Above and beyond what I thought it would be.
Didn't I have a target?
I will be happy to
Fire!
slaughter them in
Fire!
your name. Come, enemies of the Scourge. I will show you the might of the
Lich King. Slice him, dice him. All right. Here we go. Lucky 532. Lucky 532. Here it is. Through the power of Garfield. Hold on. Let's do a Garfield bless. Oh, God. Oh, everybody's falling over. Garfield bless. All right, we've been blessed.
You motherless knaves! Your corpses will make fine morsels. Must get closer. I require a target. You call that?
And it's not there. All right. Someone just fished it. Oh my God, they stole it. No wonder. They stole it through fishing. That's why we didn't get it. Well. All right, Garfield time. Here we go. Big time Garf. Where'd we leave off? We left off. Oh yeah, he's about to get punched. All right. Here we go. It's been a long time since I heard a good splut. Punt. Splut. Bark. Splut. Oh God, we're in the splut arc. Bark. Splut. Garfield, I wouldn't say you're fat, but Herman Melville wants to write a book about you. Splut. Uh-oh, too hard. Why haven't those eggs come down? Maybe they stuck to the ceiling. Maybe I should look. Splut. This is all spluts. Splut, splut. Blat, blat, blat. Splut. No one knows the trepidation I feel knowing somewhere out there is a splut with my name on it. Oop. Splut. Dude, he did the Midwest. The op. 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 Do you guys do the op in Australia? Op. Or wherever. There are prizes at the bottom of the cat food. Bonza! Do we got a Bonza sighting? Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. Splut. Just what is prowling? Let me show you. This is walking. This is prowling. Ho ho. Nobody knows why cats love to prowl at night. Bonk. Neither do I. Say there, little lady, what are you doing out on a night like this? Going for a stroll. You'd better stay by old Garfield's side. The night is fraught with peril. Yeah. Splut. The Midwest ope type of thing. I don't know wherever else they do it, but if you run into somebody, like say you're walking and then you bump, you're like gonna, you know when you're gonna walk into somebody and you're both going the same way and you're like, oh, oh. You go like, oh, Or if you turn a corner and somebody's there, you go, oh. Or if somebody gets in your way and you're just like trying to get around them, you're like, oh. That's the oh. There's also the oh, sorry. Yeah, it's essentially a streamlined excuse me. Oh. Nighttime is magic to cats. Cats are very comfortable with darkness. Clunk, clunk. Especially if their darn flashlights don't work. Ah! You're supposed to be on my side. What should I do this weekend? Click. I think I'll just sit around and blink a lot. So what? Dude, what a Garf. Look at that Garfield. That's how I feel sometimes. Yawn. He's got his cat food. I hate to eat alone. Alright, that's a pretty good one. I like that. It's not like super funny, but I just it is a kind of it's a kind of a cat thing, eh? Alright. I hate Mondays. Something bad always happens to me on Monday. It's just a matter of time now. The suspense is killing me. Do it to me now, Monday. Get it over with. Life is like a poker game. If you don't win, you lose. That's a good one. Yawn. Twang twang. Have you ever awakened with a whisker you just couldn't do anything with? I don't know, Garfield. Bark. I hate dogs. It's dinner time, Garfield. Garfield, bong, 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 bong. You rang? That's a good Garf. Look at that, look at that. It's rattled in there. I wonder what this machine is. Splat, where's zip? We didn't even get a splut, we got a splat. It is obviously some sort of cat torture device. Alright, here we go. Final Garfs, these are gonna be good. These are gonna be good. This looks like the perfect spot for a clandestine rendezvous. Here comes my double agent now. Iawaki 43 and the letter C. An infant in your lap may dampen your spirits. Uh-oh, it's counterintelligence. Down in front, Garfield. Quiet, you fool. You could blow my cover. Garfield's playing on the roleplay server. Hollow stump with a thing in it. I gotta find out what it is. Tuesday. Even though curiosity killed the cat, it's just a silly superstition. I must know what's in this stump. Roar, chomp chomp snort. Haha, silly me. Webcam. That's a good one. I'm gonna give that thing in this stump a taste of this rock. Munch munch patooey. I didn't know stones had bones. Burp. Garfield, everybody. That was a pretty good Garf. I like the stump arc. Alright. That's gonna do it for me. Thanks for watching the Pointless Top 10 stream, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. Click the bell to be super notified when I go live. If you haven't seen the latest Pointless Top 10, go watch it. Random NPCs in World of Warcraft. Give it a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe. Thanks everybody who subscribed. Speaking of which, resubscribe, drop bits, tips, gifted subs, watched ads, or just hung out and enjoyed the stream. So thank you very much. And tomorrow we will do Pokemon trading card game. Maybe beat it. We're at like the final part, so I'm gonna try to beat it, and then we'll do some super light Kaizo Iron Mon since we didn't do any today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for the fun. I got plenty more fun rants, don't worry. And not fun rants. Okay? Okay. See ya.